welcome back. Welcome back to gameplay number 6 in the lineup. Yeah, so unfortunately, when I entered the gameplay, it wouldn't let me save right where I was. So I'll just fill you in. Basically, Noctis went on a tour around the city with Gladio's sister, and she pretty much showed him, you know, the ropes and everything, showed him where everything was. After they got back, they ended up mentioning that
so when
there
the
was
ground
a cave
shakes, your brain
nearby
aches.
that
Sort of
legend said there was
seismic
like this,
shock to the system.
sword there or
Curious.
whatever, and they think it's one of the royal arms, so we're going to be making our way over there. But yeah, that's pretty much all that happened. Like I said, I tried to save it or whatever, but since it was like the middle of a quest, I guess they kind of looked at that as I couldn't save it or whatever. I don't know, it's weird. Either way, that's what was going on. So that's a little bit farther than I thought it would be. What I'm going to do is grab the car and drive on over there.
Man, that hurts.
Another headache.
This is not normal.
But hopefully you guys had some fun while I was away. I just got back from NecaCon for the second day in a row. Had a good time. Sat in with the panel, listened in, went to the gaming room. Actually, it was a lot of fun. So, yeah. Like I said, just got back from that, so.
Folk here are real friendly.
Yeah,
tired.
everybody greets
Not
you.
too tired, though.
Takes some getting
Lots
used
of
to.
people there.
You draw more attention here than you do at home.
Cosplaying all over the place. It was great. It was absolutely great.
Ignis, pull over a sec. Certainly.
I didn't say pull over.
Damn, this place is hot.
Just take your shirt off.
Like you. No way.
What, too embarrassed to show your scrawny body?
Hey, I got muscle. You just can't see it.
If you say so.
Sure.
Ignis, pull over a sec. Certainly.
Here we go. Boom,
Another
boom.
scorcher. Ought to pack our bags for lead and cool down
Here,
there.
I'm gonna go in there and see if I can't buy some new tunes. Refuel first. Ow.
Huh.
Thank you. Oh, stop. Dude, get out of the way. Refuel. So, okay. Go in the shop real quick. See if it has any interesting things for me to buy.
Welcome.
Bye. Yes.
Thank you kindly.
Well.
Thank you.
Wait, hold on. I think where I'm going.
What can I do for you?
I might want to buy some. Never know that they're cheap as hell with good deals. Stock up on them.
Thank you kindly. Come again.
All right.
Yeah.
Get on out of here. Oh, sorry, buddy. Sorry, buddy. All right, back in and resume.
What's the forecast?
Oh,
Clear
man, look at my
skies
windows.
with the temperature rising.
Oh,
Nice.
terrible. Oh, it's not nice. I gotta take this bad boy in to get repaired. All right, gonna make our way there, and hopefully don't have too much trouble with this. Shouldn't take too long. What up, Dee Dee? How are you? Glad you could join. You better not bite me. Good to see that look in your eye. Oh man, Dee Dee. Okay, so do you know who Joe Inoue is, by any chance? he was there I know, right? I love Closer. God, I love Closer. I just got finished watching this video that he did last year, actually, when he was answering a question about how his song got chosen to be the opening for Naruto Shippuden. Or I think it was the 4th season of Naruto Shippuden. And I remember when I first watched that season, the song fit the dynamic of that season so well. And I loved it because it was sad. I mean, brought on the death of Iruka. Not Iruka. Was it Asuma? Asuma. God, I can't. My tongue. Sorry, I don't know what's going on. Anyway, it brought on the death of Asuma, which, I mean, definitely wasn't the most memorable character when it came to all the senseis and leaders of the groups or whatever and stuff, but they really they did it on purpose. They had the season 3, which literally gave him the spotlight for the entire season, and then season 4 killed him off, and I'm like, why would you do that to me? Sad, of course, obviously, but Closer was like my theme song for like a while. I love Closer. Like, Closer was so great. I was watching the interview, or it was a vlog that he did where he was talking about basically how he had he got that song chosen, and basically they were having a contest. They asked all musical artists to enter their songs or submit their songs in, and whoever won, they would be chosen to have their song played as the entrance music for the new upcoming season. He entered it off of a whim. He literally, they had a friend told him, he wasn't even aware of the contest. A friend told him he had like about 3 or 4 songs. He had literally only written like the chorus to the song, and he submitted the chorus, and the chorus was enough to win the staff over. I was like, wow. So it was amazing. Just watching that video and seeing what he was talking about and everything. It was great.
So how about a breather?
Yeah, Closer was great. It wasn't one of my favorite openings, or I take that back. It wasn't my most favorite opening. I do have one favorite opening, and a lot of people I know don't. Well, I can't say don't like it, but probably don't think of it. But my favorite opening was opening number 7 of Naruto Shippuden. If you have no idea what song that is, it was the opening song to the Pain Invasion arc. So if you can remember that song, that played literally the opening after crap. I'm trying to think of the name of it. I believe Asian Kung Fu Generation did the one for season 6. I want to say it was Asian Kung Fu Generation. What was the name of it? I can't even think of it right now. I know it'll come to me like randomly. It'll be in the middle of the gameplay. I'm like, that's what it was. But yeah, they had one season 7 opening, which was great. I can't think of the name of that song either. But it played, like I said, it was the season after Jiraiya died. And it starts off with Jiraiya, like, writing in his book, like, I guess showing him writing in his book, and then, transitions to Naruto reading that book, standing on top of, like, some kind of mountain or whatever like that.
Could be bad.
So we'll just stay out of it.
It's cool.
Yeah, I am not.
Let's go.
No, I'm not ready to fight you. No, definitely not ready to fight that thing. Not even ready to fight you guys, but...
Let me give the orders this time.
Sure.
doing my best. Ow, that hurt.
Gotcha!
big deal.
Come on, that was an excellent warp strike. Ow, no. Ow, too.
Get it out!
Oh, guys.
Stay down!
Yeah, there we go.
That's it.
What's what?
I've come up with a new recipe.
I can taste test for you.
That's it.
What's up, Iggy?
I've come up with a new recipe.
Came up with 2 recipes
I can taste test
in
for
one
you.
battle. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Okay, where am I going? I'm all turned around now. Alright, let's see this. Okay, yep, there we go. This bowl's the marker. Come up the mountain. There we go. But yeah, if you've never,
The
I'm
legend
pretty sure
says look
you
behind the
have,
waterfall.
considering
What does the
you've been
waterfall
watching the
say?
entire Series.
I think it says,
So
come
yeah,
in.
that 7th opening is my favorite opening of Naruto Shippuden. Second, of course, is Closer.
Wouldn't you know it? An entrance.
Just
Looks like the legend checks out.
This place gives me goosebumps. Double back for our coats?
What's the point? Little Jill won't kill you.
Well, looking on the bright side, maybe the cold keeps the demons at bay?
Yeah, because monsters like warmth.
Ah, sarcasm. But what if they're frozen?
Encased in ice.
And there's our warm welcome.
Impressive.
Yep.
Ow!
Watch
That
yourself.
hurt.
I know. What's that? Heading down a slippery slope? In slip-sliding shoes? What could possibly go wrong?
This is fun. I love this.
Whoa!
Oh, wrong way.
Say your prayers. Humans love deep pits. Let's get it over with.
Poison or something.
It was great. The panel we were sitting
Back
in,
to
the
it.
guy
Right.
was literally the entire time talking about Japanese lore, on basically Christian influence in Japanese culture. It was very interesting to hear his take on. He had just got back from Japan a week ago, and he was talking about a lot of the stuff that he had learned over there. I mean, he's been studying Japanese culture and all that good stuff his entire life or whatever, but he was just over there last week gathering more books and everything like that. It was really interesting to see, to be honest. I definitely, or interesting to hear, I should say. I definitely learned a lot, more than I thought I knew, to be honest. So that was pretty cool. Really enjoyed it, though. I enjoyed myself a lot and learned a lot. Basically, I mean, he was incorporating, obviously, a lot of anime into it, which a lot of the anime he was talking about, I really did not look at it having religious influence. And we're not talking about, like, he wasn't up there preaching a sermon or whatever. He was literally just talking about the, how Japanese based,
So much for a
Japanese people,
little
Japanese
chill.
culture, how they base,
I really hope we
or
didn't come
how their
here for
religion
nothing.
is based and everything.
sure
and,
there's something if we look.
what it is that they believe and everything. So it was pretty cool to kind of,
Again. Really?
see and hear that, really. Especially having to do with anime, of course.
No, don't.
How about this?
Good?
Better than good.
Good to go.
Good to go.
Watch your step.
No more slip-ups.
But yeah, the panel was a lot of fun. Second panel that we've actually been in. Another panel we had set in on. There was these guys that built all the, or basically helped build all the Stormtrooper costumes and everything for the Star Wars movies and stuff like that. That was really cool. It was just talking about its authenticity, how they make it, how you can go about designing it yourself.
Not a fan of mushy
Cosplay
desserts.
and all that stuff. It was pretty cool, very interesting. The guy that I was sitting in on today, he had books for sale. I was actually going to buy one. He'll be back tomorrow, and he's actually speaking. He has two fans. He has one that he's doing where basically talking about, again, talking about Christian Japanese culture, and then
Put it
the
in the
second one
books.
he's going to be talking
It's history
about basically, I think it has more or less to do with anime in that one and everything. So
So, the glaive is through here?
Most likely.
One of the more interesting
Let's see
things
for
that I learned
ourselves.
was that in Japanese culture, their version of demons are called oni, but they're not traditionally what you would think of as demons. In Western culture, we look at demons or even classify demons as evil spirits, basically bent on corruption and all kinds of crazy stuff like that. Basically trying to influence man in the negative
now.
or bad aspect and everything and stuff. In Japanese culture, although oni are more or less, I guess, in that non-lethal or whatever sense and everything. What up, Double D? They're in all sense of the word, complete opposite. What oni are, they basically act as punishers. They don't go around doing bad stuff. They punish people who are bad.
Cold.
So they'll never try to influence,
This is in trouble. Lots of rules. No big deal. Say your prayers.
Eyes forward.
Oh, sorry about that.
Up here in
Oh yeah.
Okay. Let's see here. Just a second. Be with you very shortly. Okay. Okay, is that better? I mean, I'm doing a test. Is this better? Can you guys hear me better? Somebody say yay or nay. Yee. Lady Vamp, can you hear me better? Okay. I was trying to fix my audio. I'm trying to still come up with a better solution. I was trying to fix my audio because I noticed that my other gameplays had a very bad echo in the background.
Right?
And because of that, it was just glaring, and I couldn't handle it. And I know, obviously, my viewers were probably like, "Oh, this sucks." So I was asking Double D how to fix that, and one of the things I had to do was basically reroute all the sound to my headphones, because I actually had the sound coming out of the speakers of my TV, and that's what was creating the echo.
Where's the phone?
The audio or whatever. So basically had to just, readjust and stuff, but still in the middle of trying to learn that one, do this the right way. So the way I'm doing it right now, I have all audio going to my headphones, but unfortunately that means that Rukia can't hear anything. It's all audio going to the headphones. So still trying to. I was doing it before where I just had the audio still coming out of TV speakers, but I had the microphone turned down low, so it wasn't picking up any audio in the background. But unfortunately, I guess that meant that you guys didn't hear me. So, still kind of readjusting to it, and hopefully I'll be able to figure out a way to
Not the time for horseplay.
Forget about us. Tell us what to do. You're on fire today.
What can I say?
Okay.
Can't stop now.
What can I say?
Yeah, hold on. Like I said, I can't do nothing in the middle of the fight, so hold on 1 second.
You got all those arms at your
In the meantime, you guys just turn your volume down on your side if it's too loud. That's the best I can tell you right now. Ow. That hurt.
Your time has come.
Oh, hi there, opening.
He's out of his mind.
Gladio! Gladio got him.
What did you expect?
Gotcha! Going for it! Get lost! Does this mean you can go back outside?
A's all across the board. Okay, now. Audio. Okay, hopefully that's better for you guys. I've turned down the sound effects, I've turned down pretty much everything in game, so if it's still too loud, you guys' ears are too sensitive. That's all I can say. I have no idea what else to do at this point in time, but I don't really have time to be readjusting in the middle of gameplay. So, yeah, hopefully this is loud enough for you guys. Don't know what else to do at this point in time. Oh, well, I mean, yeah, what are you gonna do? Sometimes it happens like that. Oh, love it. Return to the entrance, yes. Yes, 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 yes.
Noct, You okay?
What did I... Where was that?
What is it?
A hole in the ground. Something burning. The meteor?
You saw the Disc of Kothis. Let's make our way back to Lestalem.
Yeah, gotta report to Talcott.
All right. Oh, that wasn't too hard. There's certain ones, what do you want to call it? I'm not fighting that snake, so hopefully it'll leave me alone. I can get around it. Raining too. Hurry up and get back to the car. Not gonna be able to have Ignis drive at night because he doesn't drive at night. He's kind of like my mom in that sense. I guess that means he's smart. But anywho,
Man, that hurts.
yeah.
This is not normal.
Your royal arms, like I said, it's not.
All kidding aside, this could be bad.
I think a few of them you're going to be getting
it's cool.
that coincide with the
All kidding
storyline.
aside,
Other ones you
I
have to
hate
go
you.
out of your way to get them. I would suggest you get all of them because it's actually pretty awesome. And when you go into your armature, it just makes for a better attack if you have like all of them versus some of them. So, you know, if you have the chance, go ahead. I would say look it up. I'll be doing a full playthrough of it. So I'll be showing you the location of every single one of them, how to get it. It's not hard. You're literally doing just that. You go into a dungeon, you fight your way to the door, and then that's
Too long
about it.
since we got a full night's rest.
Nothing too hard. I mean, obviously the enemies that are surrounding the door, they can obviously will become tougher. Nothing that's just going to be, you know, too extreme or crazy or whatever, but you know, you get the idea.
Rain.
Probably gonna have me want to
Better
stay
find
the
shelter
night,
before
but
we
I'm
catch
not gonna do
cold.
that.
Good idea.
Well, maybe I will. Good idea to do that.
You ready to rumble, Nut?
In King's Night? Oh yeah, I'm game.
In that case, I'll join you.
I taught you guys in the last gameplay basically how to double your XP, basically effortlessly. You saw within one night I doubled my XP. I jumped up 10 levels. So like I said, it encourages you every single time it's nighttime to go to sleep or whatever. I say don't do it. Build up as much XP as you can, over 10, 20,000 if you have to. And if that means you have to stay up for 4 days, by all means do it. It's not going to have any overall effect on the guys at all. It's not like it's going to hinder their performance or anything like that.
This place really grew on me.
They will complain, but it's natural. They usually will
place was
complain at
crawling
night.
with
They'll say, you
nasties.
know, hey, can we go and get a hotel room or something like that? But they don't really, you know, it's not a big deal. But like I said, do that, and when you build up about a good, I'd say 10, 20, even 30,000, then I would say go straight for one of the more expensive hotels. The more expensive it is, the more XP will go. Like for instance, I showed you guys in the last gameplay, I ended up going to stay at one of the more expensive ones, and it gave me 2 times the experience. So basically I went in there with about 12,000 experience points, and of course it doubled that, so it was actually 24,000 that it gave me. And I jumped up, like I said, I was at level 13, it jumped me all the way up to level 23. So that's what I said, you know, it's better, in my opinion, to do it that way versus just going out there and every single night just going to sleep at a campground or, you know, something like that. It just seems like it's, for me, a lot better, and obviously pays off in the long run if you're staying up and doing a lot of this stuff. So I encourage you, do your side quests. Look at me, not able to talk. Side quests. Encourage you to do your side quests and fight as many enemies as you can. It seems pretty, I understand it can be very redundant to have to run around and fight the same enemies over and over again. But try to make it interesting on yourself. I mean, try challenging yourself.
Here we are.
Using one
Nice.
weapon, trying to get as many chain combos or link strikes, different things like that and stuff to kind of, better yourself in battle. That way, not only are you making yourself more proficient in battle, but you're also making it a little bit more interesting. Because I understand, I've been playing Final Fantasy since I was a kid, and I understand that fighting over and over again and grinding can become monotonous. And if something becomes monotonous, clearly it's going to be boring. So, yeah, if I were you guys, I would do that and just try to make it interesting. Give yourself an extra added challenge just to kind of keep things a little spicy. I don't know why I'm trying to jump through a tree, but I'm going to go around that real quick and head on over to my, to see good old Iris. But yeah, like I said, that's what I would do, essentially, just to make things interesting and have some fun. Words of encouragement there. I'm gonna head on over here and finish this quest, and then I'm gonna be looking for some more side quests and doing some hunts. Cutscene, so I'm gonna shut up.
Princess! Welcome back!
Your story came to a happy end.
Well, well.
We owe you, Talcott.
You're welcome.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, well. Oh, no, there we go.
Not again.
What's the matter? You alright?
He'll be fine, don't worry. But we ought to take a closer look at this so-called disc.
Then look no further than the Outlook. We can use the viewer things.
No substitute for being on site, but it would be a start. Let's see what we can glean of Nox's condition.
Head to the Outlook. What's up?
Perhaps you ought to rest a while.
Probably, but I don't have that type of time, unfortunately. I gotta keep it going. I really gotta take the regalia back to Hammerhead to get that. That broken windshield is driving me nuts. It's crazy that it looks like that all the windows are busted, but it's still saying that it's operating at 97%. So it's like, I wonder what it looks like when it's like even worse. It's crazy. But anywho, I will have to visit Hammerhead because, like I said, I do want to change the look. This guy. Let's do it.
What a coincidence.
I'm not so sure it is.
Aren't nursery rhymes curious things? Like this one. From the deep, the Archean calls. Yet on deaf ears, the god's tongue falls. The king made to kneel in pain, he crawls.
So, how do we keep him on his feet?
You need only heed the call. Visit the Archean and hear his plea. I can take you.
We in?
I don't know.
We take a ride?
But watch our backs.
Fair enough.
Let's do it.
I'm not one to stand on ceremony, but such an occasion calls for an introduction. Please, call me Arden. Come with me to the car park. That's where I left my automobile. She's a dear old thing. Pales next to your regalia, but she's never let me down. So, we take two vehicles, a convoy of sorts, shall we?
A word to the wise, never trust a grown man with purple hair. If he has purple hair, he's evil. Just in my opinion, anyway. And he walks slow. Dude, come on, man. Ah.
All set? Allow me to do the honor of assigning your driver. I choose you.
Fine by me.
If you don't trust women with purple hair, then that means you don't trust my wife.
You drive your car and I drive
I
mine.
think a man with
With that
purple hair is
decided,
more
let us be
deviant
off.
than a woman with purple hair. Like, I would be used to that, but
I still love you, Mom.
it's crazy. Alright, let's do this. I'll save that one. Chapter 4. We're moving on up. Moving on up. Once I finish with this, they kind of shoehorned me into this quest so I couldn't go on my side quest. But once I finish up with this, then I'm going to head back and start doing side quests over there and hunts and all that good stuff. As a matter of fact, I'm actually going to be heading to Hammerhead because I want to get my car fixed. I gotta get it fixed. And probably give it a different paint job, do some hunts over there, all that good stuff. Oh, yes, the fabled loading screen. Not Final Fantasy 15. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Just in case you didn't know, this is the famous loading screen. You have to load between chapters. It kind of, I guess, gets you ready for what's to come. I don't know. Either way, takes all day, so feel free to make a sandwich, take a smoke break, do some jumping jacks, feed your fish. Whatever it is you gotta do, go ahead and do it. It's probably going to be here for another, I don't know, 30 seconds. So if you can do all that in 30 seconds, outstanding. Come on. There you go. The blessing of the gods. It didn't have any audio there. I just thought I would say it because I didn't know if you guys could read or not. So I'm sorry. If you can read.
Just to be clear, this isn't a race. It is a chase. You're not to pass me. Lose sight of me, and you'll lose your way. And no tailgating. An accident would spoil the trip.
All right. Let's hit the road already.
As you wish. Drive safely now.
I'm mad they made me switch back to my original regalia.
First Galden and then Lestalem. What a coincidence, huh?
Way too convenient to be a coincidence. I reckon he's following us around.
But to what end? That question bothers me deeply, as does his origin.
It's hard for me to picture that guy in the Empire.
But it's even harder to imagine him as a Lucian.
Okay, let's do this.
I'd sooner not rely on him.
But he may be our only way in to the Disc of Cauthess.
What's His Highness's opinion of this Arden?
Don't really have one. He's nothing more than a creepy old dude to me.
You hit the nail on the head right there.
Well, that's why we came up with a plan.
Gotta watch our backs the whole way.
This would be considered an interactive cutscene. I'm controlling the car, but it's technically
Noct.
a cutscene.
How are the headaches?
Because of
Fine
that,
for now, but they come
since
without
it's an
warning.
since it's
Wouldn't want to
technically
have
a
one behind the
cutscene,
wheel.
Stop if
that's
you need
the
to,
reason
all
the
right?
Regalia has gone back to looking like its original look and whatnot.
So, any havens along the way?
Oh, somebody wants to camp. Somebody else wants a proper bed.
Nice firm
Just in case you
ground's
guys
much
were
better
wondering.
for your back.
Maybe you weren't.
Can't
but
we at least
there's
make
the
it a
information
caravan?
Anyway.
I don't get why you like camping
Forced
so
it
much.
down your throat.
Under the stars, at one with nature. What's not to like? Now in the wild, there are no rules to follow. No checkout time.
I dare say you had knocked with no checkout time.
I'm all for it.
What say we call it a day here?
What say we continue on to Kothis?
The Archeum's not going anywhere?
Neither are we under your stewardship.
So we make camp with Arden.
Hell no.
Might as well get the tent up.
Oh, I'm afraid I've never really been one for the outdoors. I shall foot the bill, so let us stay at the caravan over yonder. Now this feels like a road trip.
Yeah, go figure.
Oh, for those who are actually, I almost forgot about this. For those who are actually in attendance right now, I have a question for you. I debated with my mom earlier. Now, hopefully, you guys will answer this the correct way, but we'll see. Okay, so if you're referring to the previous night, would you prefer to call it last night or yesterday night? Like, if you're telling your friends that you went to the store the previous night, would you say, hey man, I went to Walmart last night? Or would you say, I went to Walmart yesterday night? Like, what feels better rolling off the tongue, or what sounds better hitting the ear? And I'm not gonna say who chose what. You don't get to choose. I know what you like. I know what you chose, Lady Vamp. I'm asking the other participants. I see there's 3 viewers. So besides you, I'm assuming Double D is still here. And if not, then that means DD is still here. So either DD or Double D, or if both of you guys are in attendance, both of you guys, which would you rather say? Last night or yesterday night?
Well, well, if it isn't yours truly.
Ooh, got the beast whistle.
So I'm still young. My blood is true. As my mother before me, I'll work to bring peace to one and all.
Morning.
Sup?
Sup?
Good morning to you. I should warn you, we're about to pass the point of no return. I trust you're not having any second thoughts.
Well, I'm assuming either Double D fell asleep or he is yet again attending but not actually attending. Okay.
Whoever thought of tapping into the meteor's power was a genius.
Can you even go near that thing?
They harvest fragments found nearby. Pieces that broke off when the meteor fell. Almost fell, I should say. But the Archeum caught it.
And he's still
Or
there,
throw her out of a
holding the
window.
thing up.
Guess he never misses leg day.
Or any day, for that matter.
His unceasing toil and the meteor's might form the tenets of worship for the locals of Disgaea.
Makes you wonder what it's like down
Of
there
course
at
you want
his
to be
feet.
on her side. She's just said that she didn't just... She effectively said she doesn't trust you. No, no.
So you know it's hot where we're
She
going.
effectively
Will
said
the
she
camera
doesn't trust
fare
people
all
with
right?
purple hair.
As long
You
as
have
I
purple
avoid
hair,
open
which means
flames,
she
it
doesn't
should be
trust
okay.
you. And yet you're
think.
gonna agree with
We
her?
don't have a spare if it breaks.
Leave it in the car?
See where your
Oh no,
loyalties lie.
I'm taking it. Not every day you get up close and personal with the
Supposed to have your
Archeum.
husband's
I
back,
kick
no
myself
matter
if I miss
how
the photo
wrong
op.
or right he is.
Spoken like a true photographer.
As they say, better to try and fail than never to try at all.
Look at you.
Well, they say that. Not me.
Well, you just do what you gotta.
I don't think my mom has
Hey,
trusted
Iggy,
the color
can your
purple
glasses
since
take the heat?
Barney the
Well,
dinosaur
I don't see why they shouldn't.
premiered on
Even
TV.
if they couldn't, he'd
I
still
think
be
that was the
alright.
bane of her
Yeah,
existence.
Iggy's eyes ain't that bad.
Okay, look,
Oh,
you're the, okay.
really?
Let's say this.
My vision is
all of my family members, immediate family members, are not allowed to participate.
Sometimes
you guys were part of this conversation a few hours ago, or whatever it was,
Ignis likes his world
so
to be
I already know
clear.
your answers. Cats plays games,
I've never been one for ambiguity.
Ah, I think I'm getting the picture now.
People these days, I swear, no class whatsoever. Okay,
hey, Ignis. How's it
for
feel
the sake
being
of
away from the
arguing,
wheel?
I will say
Positively
that
frightening.
I was the one
What are you saying?
who
That
said
I'm no stranger to His Highness's driving
now,
habits.
I'm not
Appreciate
saying
the confidence.
that
Read a book.
last night
It'll
isn't the
take your
correct
mind
way
off
to
it.
say it.
I'd
I'm
rather
not
keep my
saying
eyes
that
on the
last
road
night
for
is a
now,
bad
thank
way
you.
of saying it.
I guess nothing
All
can
I'm
take your
saying
mind
is
off
that
Nox driving.
I feel like you can say last night, and I feel like you can say
not be a
yesterday
setup.
night. I feel like
Have
you
I
can
given
use
you
both of
reason
them.
to doubt me?
I don't feel like it
They
has
don't
to
really
be
inspire confidence.
just one thing.
Yeah, not very straightforward.
Hello, it's me. Be so kind as
Big
to
D
open up.
set last night. Oh, who's
That
Big
worked?
D?
I may not look
I have
like
no
much,
idea who
but
Big
I do
D
have
is.
some influence. Aren't you glad we came
I
together?
hope you're not referring
Your
to my
audience with
father,
divinity
because if you're
lies
calling him
ahead.
Big D,
You're leaving?
I
that-
drop
that-
you at the Archean's open door, and with that, bid you farewell.
that is weird. Mom's up bringing weirdness to my channel. Big D. That's, Mom!
That's some weird.
Come on, Mom!
never meet that one
Jeez
again.
Louise!
Whoa, a little harsh there, don't you think?
Can't be giving him pet names on my channel.
Guy really knew his stuff about
Big
nursery rhymes.
Daddy.
Yeah, nothing
Big
creepy
Daddy
about that.
says. Did he tell you to call him Big Daddy? Get your mind. I'm not getting. My mind isn't in the gutter. I'm just saying, if you're calling him Big Daddy, it just seems like that's. You've never called him Big Daddy, ever. You call him
So we
Ricky,
keep going this way.
or you call
Then
him
we'll find
your
out what
dad.
the
You don't.
Empire's up
You've
to.
never, in my entire life, called him Big D. Like ever. I know it's Big Daddy. I said Big Daddy like
These ruins.
55 times. I know that's what you were saying. I'm just saying you've never called him Big Daddy. Or Big D. Or anything of that
Is
nature.
that what I think it is?
Didn't
Most
expect to
of the
find
time
a
you're
royal
calling
tomb
him
here.
that annoying
Would
man.
be a
Or
shame not
your
to grab
father.
that power. Hey, Highness.
My honey
grab
said,
it and
okay,
go.
yeah, there you go, your honey. She nasty. She nasty. Gotta say it in Cleveland voice. Ooh, she nasty. Oh, man. I gotta get my father subscribed to my channel, by the way. I know he's not technologically sound, so he probably doesn't know what a YouTube is, but we're gonna have to introduce him to YouTube, have him create an account, and then subscribe
Here we go again!
to my channel.
This one's huge.
Now, when
Get
was
away!
the last time
Quickly!
I called him my honey? You don't call him any kind of pet name, so any of that would sound weird, but I would accept my honey over Big D literally any day of the week.
Knocked. I gotcha. Come on, pull yourself up.
What the?
You look like my dad when he get the power bill in the mail.
Damn. This is the Archean?
Seems we
Make it
woke the
mad.
big guy up.
He's trying to tell me something. But what?
He get the bill in the mail. He look just
Knocked!
like that. That's the
You
exact
okay?
look
Well,
that
thank
he had on
heavens
his
you're
face.
safe. Is there a way back up?
No, but there's a path. Gonna see where it leads.
You two try to get down.
Very well. We'll look for a way. Be careful now.
You too.
What? We're going where?
Don't rush off on your own, huh?
Don't get left behind.
We're still trying to
Wise
teach him
guy.
how to play a movie on Netflix. That man, I swear, something.
Wow.
Oh, that man can fix a car from top to bottom, but can't push play on the DVD player.
Try shutting your beak.
Just offering sound advice.
I don't understand that, man. I swear.
Parrot in my ear.
Ow, that hurt. Ow. Really? It runs in the family. Apparently, Uncle Neil can't maneuver around Netflix either. I don't understand how that's hard. I mean, I could see if it was something that was a challenge or something, you know, complicated to understand, but it's Netflix. You choose a movie and then push play. I mean, literally the easiest thing in the world you could do, besides breathing in and out. But then again, Rukia tried to do both at the same time the other night.
No room for error here.
That didn't even sound good. I don't know what kind of sound she made, but she tried to exhale and inhale at the same time, and wasn't successful.
I want this to be over.
It was not a burp. It was not a burp. Nobody burps like that. That's not a burp.
Hang on.
Nobody dies in the middle of their burp.
Of all the times, let's hurry the hell across. Noct, you doing all right? What now?
Hey! Titan! What's the big idea?
Save it. Get to solid ground first.
Faster!
Calm down. I'm going as fast as I can. Almost there.
Now you see why I don't trust purple hair people.
Hurry!
It's not that you don't have to, you can't trust her. It's just that, you know.
Hate to see how he treats intruders.
You want to talk? So do I.
Yeah, the feeling's mutual. Let's move.
Sick of this endless walking.
And I'm sick of your endless whining. Calm the hell down.
Get off my back.
Are you a man of royal blood, or aren't you?
Of course I am. I couldn't forget it if I tried. What about it?
I ain't saying that you've forgotten, but you gotta know something. You're not the only one who's having a tough time. We're all on edge. We Amicitia are the King's sworn shields. Guard the King with our lives. That's the way it's always been. I've embraced my duty, and I take pride in it. When you can't focus, I focus for you. It's my job, so let me do it, all right?
All right.
Sorry, but I had to get it out. Come on. And remember, don't rush ahead on your own.
Hey, Gladio. Your dad, I'm grateful to him.
Just doing his job.
Oh,
isn't that your phone?
Ignis.
You're safe. Good. Listen, Imperial troops are...
got cut off. But it sounds like we're about to have Imperial company.
It's about to get even hotter in here.
This section isn't too hard. You just want to be mindful of the fact that there are hot patches on the ground.
We finally made it.
You will get burned.
I know.
And it'll slowly sap away at your energy.
No mercy!
Oh. Alright, let's have some fun.
Hey! I'm here! What the hell is it you want?
Now that right there sounds like
Quit
my mom.
screwing with my head! You gotta be kidding me. You serious? Looks like I got no choice.
Foot right there.
Man.
Knocked! Are you alright?
I owe you one.
This ain't gonna work. We gotta run.
Best advice you've given all day.
Well, I can't have you dying here. Come on.
Alright, let's get out of here. Oh man, that's messed up.
We're sitting ducks here. Hurry!
Yeah, don't need to tell me.
Over here! Go, go!
Ah, damn it.
Don't stop! Run!
He just won't quit.
Gladio! Hurry! I can't keep this up!
Do this. Love this fight.
I'm not gonna take any more of this crap.
Apologies.
Get back!
Oh, yeah.
Imperial soldiers just want to say
Okay.
We're all here. Let's do it.
Let's go, fellas. Oh, yeah.
Ready.
Pronto.
Yeah.
Are we all right?
Getting by.
Even our best still isn't good enough.
Now with that attitude.
Oh, yeah.
Something's like this.
Doesn't look good.
Say your prayers.
Game's on.
You're out.
It's over!
Hey, we all still here?
Yep, still here.
If a little battered.
Does this mean it's over?
What? What is it now?
What is he doing?
He's winding up!
For the big one!
That was Luna. You spoke with her. That's why.
All right, then. Clearly that just happened.
Doesn't get much worse than this.
The Empire? Now?
never formally introduced myself. Izunia! Arden Izunia!
Imperial Chancellor Izunia!
At your service, and more importantly, to your aid. I guarantee your safe passage. Though you're always welcome to take your chances down there. Buried among the rubble, is it?
Dying here is not an option. We have no choice, Noct. I know.
Sweet. Throughout your journey, you will come across different summons that you can acquire, and they will bless you with a mark. You'll know you've completed the quest or whatever when it says that you have acquired the mark of whoever or whatever. The summons in this game are situational. You have to do certain things in order for them to appear, and they only, of course, appear in battle to aid you. And they usually only do one big move, and that's about it. Honestly, I think throughout all of my gameplays, I've only been able to summon 2 of them, and it was completely at random. Like I said, you can't manually summon them. It's all situational. So you can read up on it online on exactly how to do it. It's getting up to my bedtime, so I am going to say goodnight to you now. Okay, good night, Lady Vamp. Thank you for stopping by as always, and love you. Love you, love you, love you to death. Mwah, 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 mwah. And I will talk to you tomorrow. But anywho, back to what I was saying. It's completely situational. So you can look up online to see exactly what those specifications are in order to be able to have them activate during a battle. I don't know them off the top of my head. I never even bothered to read up on it. I'm not going to lie. It's just something that I felt, like I said it in a previous gameplay, I thought it was an unnecessary thing to add. It's been known throughout all of Final Fantasy that one of the biggest things there is to it is acquiring your summons. Whether you do that like in Final Fantasy 13 where it's just, one summon assigned to one person, or whether it's like Final Fantasy 7 or 10 in which you just go around finding summons and you can use it. Anybody, well, I can't say anybody. In 10 it was just Yuna, but it was cool being able to go around and find all those extra summons and everything and being able to use them in battle. But in 7, literally anybody could summon anything. It didn't matter who you were, whatever, you equip that summon to them and bam, it's yours, for life, and you can use it as much as you want as long as you had the right MP in order to be able to summon it. And I like that. Even when it was in 13, and like I said, it was only one summon to one person, it still presented something that I felt was pretty awesome and everything, So you knew who you wanted to bring in battle for what boss. If it was a boss weak against fire, you was bringing in Sazh because his summon was mainly, fire-based and everything. So you kind of like that type of stuff or whatever. At least I did and everything. And it was great. But in this one, like I said, you don't get to manually choose your summon. You literally go in battle, and if certain specifications are met, it'll show up. If not, it won't show up. So it's really weird in that sense, Like, I don't understand what that's all about, but it is what it is, I mean, it's a complaint, but it's not too big of a deal, because literally you can lay waste to everything in this game without having to worry about a summon. Like I said, I beat the Adamantoise without using a summon once. So, that just goes to show you. And Adamantoise is arguably one of the hardest bosses in this game and everything. So it just goes to show you really don't need it. But, I don't know. Like I said, feel free to research that on your own time to try to figure out how to do that. I may research it and then just go on ahead and present it to you guys. That way you don't have to research it. Show it up. As a matter of fact, that's what I'll do. I'll research it and figure out what the specifications, what you need and everything. tell you guys and also show you guys how to do it. That way, you know, you can refer back to those videos just in case you start doing your playthrough and want to know how you summon Shiva, Titan, Leviathan, Ramuh, and all those other good ones. I think that, and Ifrit, I think there's another one that I'm forgetting. I'm pretty sure there's another one that I'm forgetting. Just can't think of it right now. I'm thinking of all the elements, which fire, Ifrit, lightning, water, Leviathan, lightning is Ramuh, earth is Titan. Is there an air one? I don't think so. I don't know. Anyway, those are the ones that I can think of right now. On to Chapter 5, Dark Clouds, several days later.
High Commander Ravis Nox Fleuret issued the following statement regarding the Imperial blockades across the region.
We believe the insurgents behind the Citadel attack have taken refuge in Duscae. The blockades shall help us root out the criminals. I realize the inconvenience imposed upon the citizenry, but we must each do our part for the good of all.
I just realized that I said I love you to my mom, and she didn't say that.
In the Crown City.
My feelings are officially hurt. She shunned me on live television,
The frequent quakes which
or
rocked
live
the
YouTube,
Duscae and Kree regions in recent days have finally quieted. In response, the Empire provided the following comment.
The cause of the tremors was the Archaean, who had awakened in a fit of rage. The Imperial army took swift action and laid the unruly giant to rest, thus averting disaster.
Eyewitness reports confirm Titan has disappeared from the Disk of Kothis.
I still can't believe it. I mean, shouldn't the car have turned up by now?
We should wait until Cindy's done asking around the local garages before we despair.
Let's not fool ourselves. The Empire has it.
And this is where this is the point where it starts to suck, because you no longer have access to the car
so where does
until
that
you go and retrieve it.
Stranded, awaiting word from Hammerhead.
In the meantime, we'll have to hoof it.
Look, it's Umbra.
What up, Umbra?
Someone's sending us a message.
Gentiana.
Hear me, O King of the Stone. By the Stormsender's blessing, will the path to the stone be opened. The Oracle goes hence in her king's name.
Luna. Where is she now?
The Eye of the Storm. When the Covenant is forged, the Oracle and Ring shall await their king at the walls of water. Stray not from the path.
She's a messenger. A spirit. Faithful to the Oracle.
For real?
We're going beyond real now, pal.
Let Luna know I'm okay, and she won't have to wait much longer. We'll be together soon.
The crystal was gifted to mankind, that we might know lasting prosperity.
If the crystal belongs to everyone, how come only Lucis gets to use it?
The kings of Lucis do not simply use the crystal. They also protect it.
Wait, so my dad's guarding it?
Yes.
I had no idea.
To crown the King of Light is the calling of the crystal. And keeping the crystal safe until that day falls to the line of Lucis.
And I'm the chosen.
Yes, only the true king, anointed by the crystal, can purge our star of its scourge.
You really think I can do that?
As Oracle, I will see to it. To aid the king is the Oracle's calling.
Then I guess I can do it. I won't let you down.
I know you won't.
Unto the king alone this voice is heard. To follow the words is to follow the chosen path. Bridging heaven and earth it strikes, the storm's ephemeral yet eternal light. To the light must go the king.
Lady Lunafreya has done well to keep the ring from falling into enemy hands.
All we need to do is hit Altissia.
That entails passage aboard a ship. Caem may serve us now as it did them then.
The hidden harbor. Just my work. I'll have Iris set it up.
So, in the meantime,
we head into the storm.
Another day, another deity.
Alright. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is where I will be ending it tonight. We'll be continuing tomorrow morning around 8 o'clock, as usual. Well, at least until the con is over, and then starting Monday, I'll go back to just streaming once a day instead of twice. I may or may not stream twice a day a few more times and everything. Like I said, this is going to be a particularly long playthrough, so I'm expecting it's probably going to be about maybe 20 or 30 videos altogether, maybe more, I don't know. So because of that, try to speed it along by doing 2 a day if I can. If not, then you'll definitely be getting the 1. Like I said, I'm trying to do a lot of it, so I'll be doing most of the side quests, getting all of the weapons, the ultimate weapons, getting all the summons, pretty much everything that I can do, fighting the Adamantoise, all that good stuff and everything. So I'll be doing as much as I can within this gameplay, so that you guys can see what it'll do. Also, I'll be doing the New Game Plus, only a little bit of it, because like I said, you can only access the Regalia Type F when you have beat the game and you activate New Game Plus, so I'll be showing you guys how to do that as well. But yeah, with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and bring this to an end. I will catch you guys tomorrow morning. I hope you guys enjoyed watching as much as I enjoyed playing, and have a fantastic night. I will see you guys tomorrow.